This is a review on Marvel's Nighthawk. He's a member of the Defenders. And overall, it's a surprise choice for a Marvel Universe figure. Not exactly a popular character. Or even well known. He's basically one of those rich billionaires who puts on a costume to fight crime. And where have we heard that before? And due to his powers, he can only use his abilities at night. Sounds very familiar. Perhaps the reason why he hasn't been so popular in comics. He has no accessories or like weapons other than this. It's that little comic panel type art they've been using instead of giving you a base. Doesn't even look cool. It says The Last Defenders here. Might be tough to see, but it's just a card art. And I really don't like these. Why can't they just return the Marvel bases so the characters could stand on it? So that's it. So on the costume here, it has a nice, even though it's painted only, nice gold type coloring here. And right here in the arm area and the feet. And it just looks weird that he has this red cape. It does have a little thing right there, like a talon. But the cape just seems an odd fit to the overall design. Just the presentation. It's like, why is it a red cape? Maybe it would have been better if it was a gold cape to match better. Or this black coloring here. But the red, it just, I don't know, it doesn't seem to really match. Even the costume, it seems to me to lack like a cool element to it. Like something is missing to make it a really cool costume. And that's right. He has like these mini claws here that make you think of Wolverine. And, you know, the idea, I'm not even really familiar with this character at all in comic books. And I'm a huge Marvel fan, as you know. So if I'm not too familiar with this character, then most casual readers of Marvel Comics don't even know this character either. And I can't blame it because, let's be honest people, it's just a ripoff of Batman, and now just being a ripoff of Wolverine. And even the mask kinda looks like Batman with Wolverine, because he has the side thing going here. It's a little out, and the mouth and face area showing. This guy is just, the creators of this guy just ripped off other people's concepts, and it's just like too blatant a rip-off, you know? It's just too obvious to tell what inspired this character. And because he lacks a unique spin, you know, if you don't have any unique abilities or something special to make the character on their own, then it's not going to take off or get popular. And that's the case with this character. It's just a copy of more popular characters. At the very least, he shouldn't have had a cape, considering who he was copying. So while the figure is not bad in terms of overall design, just who the character is not exactly what I would consider the A-list. The head, side to side. The up is pretty good, surprisingly. Look at that. And the down. But the cape thing does get in the way, just like that. And there is some nice shading. You see like the eyes and the whole head side here thing. Looks pretty cool. Side to side, up and down. Shoulder blades there. Upper articulation here. 1 point of articulation at the elbow. You can spin the wrist. The right is a fist. And it does have a little in and out. Same thing with the left wrist. Another fist. And those mini claws as mentioned. Upper body. And side to side. And waist articulation. Side to side. Up and down. Upper articulation here. Has a double articulation at the knees. Boot area articulation. And the feet up and down and side to side. So this is a well articulated action figure, really. And for that, it's worth mentioning. It's a pretty obscure character. If you're not a big-time Marvel Comics fan or a Marvel Universe fan, this is probably one of the figures that's just going to be sitting on the shelves. It's no real reason to go out and get the character. So, I would say, even though it's articulated well, the character choice is average at best. But that's just my opinion on it. Marvel's Nighthawk. That's right. A billionaire who goes out at night to use his abilities to fight crime. As if ripping off Batman wasn't enough, guess what? He gets to rip off Wolverine by having some mini claws on his hands. But despite the fact that he could take all the gimmicks he wants from other heroes, he'll still never be an A-list character in the Marvel Universe.